I think I had sent it the topic in the chat box, so you can read it from there. And yeah, the time. Then I will give the time around 5 minutes. So to prepare that topic, then we'll start the narration on the lecture. So guys, on 3:14, we'll start our lecture session. We'll start speaking by alphabetic order. Ashish, I send it the Man, what can you do? You can select the topic from the given topics and you can start speaking. है ना? So we are doing in that manner. Kumar, you can open your camera and start speaking on your topic. Aman, are you there? Animesh Bhaiya, you can start. Okay, Bhaiya. Yeah.
जब 2 minute 30 seconds have completed, and after it, please let me know how much after 30 seconds. 2 minute 30 seconds. You are muted.
Okay. I will send one emoji. You can see it from there. That thumbs up emoji I will send.
Okay. So let me know when I have to start. Shall I start?
Yes, Bhaiya, you can.
Okay, thank you. Hello friends, my topic of lecture is cybercrime. So starting with the topic, what is cybercrime? If we bifurcate the topic, the cyber and the crime, it will clearly say the crime which is happening by the cyber, so means of communications. So starting with the topic with the cybercrime, which is a term which was firstly given by the William Houston in 1984, and where he described all the types of. And firstly, he mentioned about the communication and then rated software. And accordingly, he then in the upcoming time, the scenario has been changed. In the 21st century, what we are seeing that the attacks and the mode of communication of attacking and luring the customers has been changed. Now, first of all, they were detected with the customers earlier, but now they are doing a phishing and attacking through virus, malware, and spyware. Now moving ahead, there was a group which is known as a Bold Typhoon from the China. It is the most active group from from the South Asia and Asian region with attacks on the multiple region and the multiple sites of not only the India but other parts of the world too. And so far, the government has notified the dam, which is the virus, which is more prone to the at least for the critical infrastructure. So we have seen that what we need to do to curb it, we need a more resilient infrastructure. Before moving it, I must draw your attention for 2-3 points. First of all, in the recent days, in the earlier days, what we have seen that the AIMS data breach, COVID data breach, and so far the SBI and UOB credit card data has been leaked. And it raised a question on the banning of the integrity on the institution as well as their data security. Our data is safe? That's not all. WhatsApp has always claimed that into encryption, but why the data has been leaked of WhatsApp, we must question. And the Puttaswamy case versus the Supreme Court of India, the right to privacy in the Article 21, it is a right of ours. But what we see that this right is continuously breaching out, because when we are downloading any app without reading the lethargic terms and conditions, what happens? Then we have what we see the changes into the policy and our data has been leaked. And there is no such accountability of us. If we claim on such thing that our data has been leaked, what we have seen that lethargic cost of the government system and no redressal of a customer. Moving ahead, so what we can do on the behalf of the government, what we can raise our voices and must ask the question to the company where is our data is being used without our permissions. Because when we are sharing Aadhaar card to the hotels, then we must know that it must be safe. But on the digital platform, we are knowing that our data has been leaked. So far, the government is moving with the data protection bill. We and Sri Krishna Swami committee made it and reported about the data protection bill, which is now going to be tabled in the monsoon session. And so far, the IOTA T1 center, more centers such like in Greater Noida is being making where the more accuracy with the help of AI will be replaced. So with all the critical infrastructure, India will be ranked 6th and now going more will be soon or to rank 1. That's all. Thank you, friend.
Okay, Man, can you start?
everyone. Today's lecture, my topic was India, community violence in India. As you all know from the history, we have that every year we heard news about the community violence in a different state of a different city in our India. We have known that we have known that the many big rights what's happened in India due to community rights. As we know that it was happened in Jammu and Kashmir, then in Punjab and Delhi riots, and then the latest and recently was the Meghalaya. That was about KPs and Metis community. They all are These all are the examples of community violence which was recently happened in India, and that was actually breaking the India from internally. They are getting and this by this the name of India in the international group is defaming and it's decreasing. So we have to prevent that community violence in India. So we have to take some actions like we have to uh, we have to be well educated and have to use our time betterment from going from sorry, I got fumbled it. That's okay. That's it. I don't have much more point.
Suraj Bhaiya, you can start. Hello, am I audible? Suraj Bhaiya, you can start your lecture. Is not there. Aman, are you preparing for the lecturate? Had you prepared? Okay. So I'm giving the lecturate now. Good morning, gentlemen. The topic for my lecturate is military aviation. The topic for my lecturate is military aviation crashes. As we had all seen that we are getting the recently information that MiG-21 Bison has been crashed many times. As we had seen, around 50 to 100, 50 pilots were 50 pilots were got 50 pilots were got killed in the crashes, and many of them got ejected from it. So what basically the problem is, this aircraft has been using from the long decades. As we had seen from the 1960s, we are using the MiG-21 by MiG-21. Then we are gonna repeating it. We are just repeating. We are just going to repeat that and changing the parts of the that aircraft and making it through work for the long time. This is not the correct way to use the aircraft. As we can see, what MiG-21 has what MiG-21 has been made in Russia, which is drained by the Russia. They had means they had not they had all decommissioned the MiG-21s. And what the problem India is facing, the shortage of aircraft. That's why India is using the MiG-21s for the long decades. Now we are using the MiG-21 in the currently form MiG-21 Bison. Now we had already seen the scarcity of the squadrons, so that's why we are using it. And coming to the military point, we had already seen the Chetak and the Cheetah helicopters were crashing on the J&K sites as well as in the northeast region. So basically, what the problem is, they had also gone for a long time. So military is using this choppers for the long time, and what happens? They got crashed in such situations. They are unable to handle the situations like the high range mountains and as well as the weather conditions. That's why they are not suitable. So what we can do? We should raise the more budget to buy these helicopters as well as the aircrafts which India has shown the interest. And we had done well work on creating new aircraft. That's AMCA. We are working on the MCA, and reports came that Tejas Mark II is also getting its testing from the 2025. So this is the well planned exercise India had done. So this scarcity should be done by replacing the aircrafts only. So that's it. Thank you. Suraj, you are giving or not the lecture?
I think no one is left, so I can repeat myself. So my topic was community violence in India. As we all know, we have a history of that in from a long decade. We have we have a community violence in our Jammu and Kashmir. We have that in Punjab, in Delhi. In Delhi, we have Indian Muslim many times, and every year we get a news about community violence in a part of India from a small state or a big state. And recently, we got a very heartbreaking news that coming from Meghalaya that the conditions are getting out of control from the Indian Army, and there the community violence was gone so up that Indian Army is currently unable to control it. And as we know that the community violence is getting day by day bigger and everywhere it is increasing, so we have to take some actions to decrease it or to stop it. As we all know, the youth which was educated, they never go on that part. But the uneducated students or youngsters, they don't have work and they are uneducated, so they get easily influenced by the politicians for their own benefits. So politicians influence them, and with the help of the youngsters, they are able to make riots in an undevelopment area, so they can take the benefit from them. And the politicians are, I think the politician was the main cause who was actually hitting up the movement from the two communities. And if we and they and the politicians help them to get easy access of the weapon, so they can perfectly make the riots in a place to influence peoples. and and as we all know, while community violence was happened from that, the superior peoples think they are the wealthy and they have a right to say anything to the lower caste people. So from there they abuse and sometimes they beat some. So from that heat was getting up, and that was the main cause which can become a big problem after a few times, and it will become a big community rights in different areas. Sorry?
Your time is over.
Okay. I'm done.
Yeah. Yes. Trying to speak, Aman. Yeah.
No. My content was done.
Okay. Aman, what you can do, you can start. It means you can end up the recording.